What's been successful? Okay, so I'm going to give an example on this because I did this for my personal project not long ago. So I have a game server that I was running for years, but after becoming a dad and whatnot, basically I haven't been able to game. No one's using it, so it's just sitting there and costing me electric. So I wanted to clean it up and be able to use it for some of these tasks. I installed open code on it, which is basically a free terminal user interface, and they have a free model, so it costs nothing. And I only used the free model for this. I had game server software installed on this, and I wanted to back it up onto my network attached storage server, my NAS. I asked open code, hey, this is the thing I installed. I'm not sure where it is, but I know that there's some game servers. I want to basically archive them onto my NAS, and it just started searching the system for this stuff, which is great. Like, it immediately knew what commands to run, found what I told it to look for, and then it was like, hey, here's where it is. Also, here are these directories. And I said, okay, great. While you're archiving this, I want you to also identify like what these particular directories are with the game server files in them as you're backing them up, so that I later know what they are and I can restore them on other hardware. It was able to do all of that. Before we actually did the backup, I didn't have the connection to the NAS specified, and I was like, hey, it's a network file share, which is a Linux thing. Long story short, I didn't have the directory I wanted yet. It told me the directory that was available, so I could even see that, which was amazing. And I was like, okay, hold on, I'm going to create it, created it. And I was like, all right, it's there now, check. If it's there, go ahead and copy everything over. And after a few minutes, it was totally done. And then I asked it, hey, I need you to clean the server up. So like remove all references everywhere of this thing I had installed to manage all this, because I want like a pristine environment again. And it did it. It did it. And I was like, oh my gosh, because this would have taken me hours to do, because I'd have to look up and research like all the, different commands and Linux and whatnot. And I'm an experienced Linux user, but if you ask me to tarball something, which is basically a compressed file or folder, I have to look up those commands. I don't know that off the top of my head. I know that I need to do it. So from an abstract point of view, that's what I'm able to do with AI so quickly. It's like, okay, I can get way more done. I don't have to learn every little tiny detail because I already know what I want to do. But if I have to look it up every time before I do it again, because it's been like 5 months later before I need this command again, like this saves me all of that. And the bonus is I can watch it happen, and it shows which commands are running when. I can stop it to prevent it from doing anything, risky during the process. It's just like this education tool plus this amazing automation tool. And I've been the biggest skeptic for like the last couple of years when this stuff was coming out because of the hallucinations, but this has just been a transformative experience. Seeing this stuff develop the way it has in the last year and the last couple of months specifically, I think it has really come into the light as to how useful it is.